can't stop laughing
Why?
because I'm thinking about.
Oh. Oh.
We're not even going to tell that story.
Nah.
We're not going to tell that story. What's up?
I'm good. How you?
I'm chilling. It's Turkey Day.
I ain't seen you in a minute.
Right.
Yeah.
Guys, you know, drinking with Jeremey is
Always a good thing.
always a great time.
Always a good thing.
Always a great time. What you doing tomorrow?
Sleeping and eating and drinking.
That sounds
What
about
about you?
Thanksgiving-ish.
Yeah.
The same thing. Family, sleeping, drinking
A lot of football on.
all day. I'm actually going to go to BK, Old Stomping Ground.
Okay.
Hang out with my father and them people.
There you go.
And that's that. Now me?
Yeah.
What you doing Black Friday, though?
Sleeping, eating, drinking.
You don't go shopping on Black Friday?
I ain't got time for that.
Not even a little bit?
Nah.
Online?
Monday.
Oh, yeah.
Monday.
Is that Cyber Monday or
Yeah.
I'm making shit up?
Cyber Monday, better deals.
Y'all listening? Listen.
Less options. I don't like all them options, man.
It's too much.
Whatever you got left, I'll take it.
Yo, this weekend I really just want to sit down and binge watch like What If, Hawkeye. I'm still only on episode 3 of Loki.
I don't even know what none of that is.
Oh, Disney Plus stuff. But anyway, we here for football. Guys, I got a booster seat. You see I'm taller, right?
I was about to say, you grew over the break. When you're taking your
taller.
vitamins.
Go me. Yo, I missed you. I'm so happy to see you
Listen,
back.
I came in ready like we doing first take. I'm ready to battle.
All right.
I forgot we
do battle.
we on the same teams. I can't beat you down too much.
Antonio
be-
Brown, Vax card.
What about it?
Big deal, no deal.
Nah,
NFL quiet.
not a big deal.
Yeah, they quiet.
Because they know it's 130 other people that got the same fake card.
and
so.
they probably don't care.
Right.
Moving on to the next, Chiefs Cowboys. What about them Cowboys though?
What about them? Let's talk about the Chiefs.
You are one of the few people who are like, don't worry about them. They're
Yeah.
gonna turn up. Chris Jones, I'm surprised he didn't get drug tested. My man,
He had a point to prove.
he went off.
Yeah.
He looked like Chris Jones of old. I was more surprised at Dallas's O-line. Like, why didn't they double him? Like, why? I don't.
Because when you got an interior defensive lineman that's that dominant, doubling ain't gonna do nothing but make somebody else come free.
Okay, but at least try.
For what? It's gonna be the same result.
Dallas looked like they didn't have life. Like, they looked like they didn't even. I know Amari Cooper was out.
Yeah.
I know CeeDee Lamb went down.
Yeah.
Zeke looked like he twisted something early.
Right.
But they do have other playmakers, but just
Not to that caliber though.
not to that. Okay, but the sense of urgency, I didn't feel that like I did the week before and the week before that. It just looked like they were like, okay, man, okay.
Because I mean, at that point in time, with CD going down, Cooper being out, Zeke being banged up, how is she gonna try to pull that W out?
I'm just sick of the Chiefs. I'm here to see good football. I like the fact that this year is literally any given Sunday.
Yeah.
But they started dancing on the side. They started deucing and pointing.
They starting to get that. They starting to get back in that groove.
Look at my face.
Huh?
I want the AFC to belong to us.
Who's us?
You know who?
Who's
The
us?
gang is.
Who's us?
Mac Jones, what up?
Who's us?
Bill Belichick, what up? You know who the
y'all
gang
ain't been a
is.
thing since
We back.
19.
We back. We not back? We back.
Nah, everybody else is taking a couple weeks off.
Yeah, okay. We surging at the right time. We are back.
Opportunist.
Whatever. And we're going to take it.
Okay.
Chiefs dangerous?
Yes. Anytime you have any team that has that caliber of a quarterback,
You see my slow blinks, though?
yeah, I see it. Because you're not going to agree with it, but I've been saying since week 3. Some of these teams are going to take a little bit longer to get into regular season mode.
Yeah, 18 weeks is a long
But fortunately for you, the Chiefs playing well week 11? Mm-hmm. Doesn't mean that's going to be able to ride out to week
18.
Right.
Right. So that's what I was saying.
But then you look at the AFC West, it's trash.
That's what I'm saying, and I'm just like, they cool. I'm not on that. Well, I'm not. I'm never even going to be on that wagon for obvious reasons.
Yeah, you can't.
If they can be consistent like they were against the Cowboys, then I'm like, yeah, they're going to be a problem. But because in my honest opinion, when I watched them struggle to beat you guys, I was like, yeah, no.
But in our defense, a lot of teams struggle to beat us.
Yeah, because y'all suck. But we're going to talk about that later. Matter of fact, let's talk about that now. What's up with y'all?
What's up with us?
Fire Jason Garrett as a scapegoat.
Good.
Oh, please.
Good.
Oh, please.
That's never going to work.
Everybody knew that.
I don't know why we did it.
Okay, how about
Come on, man. Silence your devices.
Hey, cuz, I'll call him later. No, don't clean house, not your GM.
Not with 7 games to go.
When?
As soon as we lose that last game.
Is it going to happen, though?
Yeah, it'll happen.
Daniel Jones got to go?
He's got to go, but he won't. We got too much tied up in him.
I don't know why. But Gettleman did make some good draft moves. Kenny Galladay, like, where your man's at?
Probably at the bank.
Nowhere to be found. Yeah, with that $40 million. I know.
Yeah, that's where I would be.
Nowhere to be. He's supposed to be the number one.
They gave him too much money.
Nowhere to be found.
You can't give anybody coming from Detroit that much money.
Daniel Jones has too many. I said last year, Giants should part with him. A lot of people gave me pushback because they were saying he's young. I know young quarterbacks.
No. I agree, but if they would have parted with him last year, who do you bring in?
Okay, I get your point.
So at that point,
backup?
I don't know. Me, I think. At that point, it's better to keep what you know you have until you can identify either somebody up and coming in the draft where you're going to be in a position to get him or an upcoming free agent.
This year is not looking so far like a quarterback here.
For the draft?
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah, so.
But there'll be a bunch of guys that'll be free agents.
You guys have a lot of talent on that roster.
And all we're missing is a quarterback.
Oh, I thought this said Michigan. I got excited. It's Michigan State. Womp womp. Yeah, all you're missing is a quarterback. Too many inconsistencies. The Bucks were just playing with them. Nothing spectacular in that win. Carlton Davis is coming back, though. Scotty Tuhati is coming back, though. So, again, as long as you have Tom Brady, you're good to go.
Any team with Tom Brady knows how to position themselves throughout the course of a season. Like, that wasn't a must-win game for Tampa.
Shit.
No.
If they would have dropped 3 in a row, the world would have fell off.
But yeah, the world, but they're not panicking. We saw it last year.
Yeah, but okay, I like that. You see how you with me?
Yeah, we saw it last year.
Last year, they went on a run. Last year, this year. What I am paying attention to is they are 5-0 at home and 2-3 on the road. So if anybody needs home field advantage in the NFC, it's them.
I don't agree.
Okay, why not?
You get Tom Brady to the postseason, he's going to do what Tom does.
Tom can't play defense.
You get Tom Brady to the postseason, he's going to do what he does.
That's my best friend, so I'm here for it. I'm here for the Bucks and Patriots
Super Bowl. He ain't got to play defense. He's got to put up more points.
Bucks and Patriots Super Bowl. That's what
we saw in 06. You don't have to have a defense to win the Super Bowl. Colts just made sure they scored one more time than you did.
Trails. A lot of weapons.
On who?
Bucks. Every time I turn around, Perry and Darren, when Scotty Miller comes back, AB comes back. I believe the first 6 drives to 6 different receivers.
6 different receivers.
So they nasty. But to me, the best team in the NFC is a team nobody's talking about.
Don't say the Vikings.
Hell no. Oh. The Cardinals. But the Vikings are up. You can't stand the Cardinals and you can't stand Kyler Murray. What's up with you? They are the best team.
I don't have nothing against Kyler Murray.
But they're not the best team in the NFC?
No.
Yes, they are.
Okay.
Do you see what they're doing?
I don't.
No D-Hop for 3 weeks? When is Kyler coming back? Because I do not trust in Colt McCoy. But him, if he's seriously injured, I think that's going to be a problem. But whatever they're doing is working. Outside of that game that they lost 2 weeks ago, it's working. They still
the game they lost to the Packers?
Yeah, no, the game after that. 2 games after that. You so fresh. And that game they lost to the Packers was because of AJ Green. How many times we gonna have this conversation?
Who threw the ball?
It doesn't matter. Who didn't catch the ball?
Who threw the ball?
Who didn't
Your
catch
leader,
the ball?
right? Your quarterback, the one that's supposed to be making all the good decisions.
Wow, you really hating on him.
I'm not hating on him. I'm just saying they're not the best team in the NFC.
You see how you did that? Is when you have Tom Brady, blah 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 blah. But when it comes to Kyler Murray, it's who threw the ball. Right.
What has Kyler Murray done?
He's nice. What you mean?
Tom has proven to us that you can't write him off.
Listen, I'm all about Tom. That's my best friend. But we're not going to do that to Kyler. Best team in the NFC. They are the best team in the NFC.
You're entitled to your opinion.
Vikings, Packers. The Vikings, should they be?
Anytime you have one of those NFC North divisional games.
Outside of that, the wins haven't been pretty,
listen,
but they're not a rollover.
I want to believe that the Vikings can shake some things up.
But it's Kirk Cousins.
Right. That's bingo.
24-35, 341 yards, 3 touchdowns. Justin Jefferson is nasty.
He is.
He's nasty.
But he's got Kirk Cousins as a quarterback.
Listen.
So when it counts, what is he gonna do?
But the Vikings are playing all right though. They shaking things up a little bit. I understand what you're saying. Like really shake things up.
Yeah, which is not hard in the NFC North.
But
you just got to rattle
the Vikings.
You just got to rattle the Packers. That's it. The Bears and the Lions. I mean, they cancel each other out.
Yeah, whatever. Are we sleeping on them though?
No, I'm aware of them.
But you're not paying them. They're not a threat. They're not scary. Nothing.
No.
The keys to me for the Vikings: Justin Jefferson. If they get their kicker issues on,
you got a lot of ifs, man. All these ifs.
And their defense just needs to be consistent on third down.
It's gonna be kind of hard with oh boy.
Who? Turf toe Aaron?
Nah. Is it Everson Griffin?
Oh, yeah.
Somebody looked that up. I think Everson Griffin is like held up in his house saying somebody.
He was, but he finally left.
Okay.
14 hours after the fact.
Got you.
And with his history, because when I was looking into that story, I'm like, why do they have the Vikings mental health counselors involved? But I believe in 2018.
Yeah.
Somebody could fact check me. I'm just summarizing.
It was a couple years ago.
Yeah, he had like run-ins with the police twice and like mental health issues and all those things. So
that he's a key component of that defense.
That's true.
So you take him out, that front four is average.
Yeah, that's true. But more importantly, like whatever he has going on.
Yeah, I hope everything's okay.
Because that's
serious.
That's real.
Yeah, that's serious.
That's real talk. I'm ready for Turkey Day. That's all I care about. Bills, Colts. The Colts scary. Now they're shaking things up.
They are.
Running the way they running that ball.
That's the difference with them this year, right? I think.
Or the last few weeks, definitely. Definitely. The last few weeks.
It seems like they've made a bigger commitment to the run.
Every team right now, outside of the Chiefs, I could name 3 teams off the top of my head that are trending in the right direction, and you're like, well, I'm like, I don't want to see them. The Colts.
Right.
The Patriots.
Right.
The Eagles. In the last 3 or 4 weeks.
I wouldn't put the Eagles in there.
What? The Eagles are running the ball down your throat.
They are, but I'm not afraid to see them.
Says the Giants fan. All right, let's stick to Bills and Colts, and then we're gonna go to the Eagles. The Bills are not dominant, and they're not even intimidating.
They came out too hot.
Isn't that a trend? Like that's for me. That's a Josh Allen 4 years.
This is year 4, I believe. No, year 3. 2019 draft, right?
It's a trend.
1920. Yeah, this is year 3. Look. All right. So it is a trend. But I think it's offense and defense with the Bills. And again, the extra game in this season is going to allow for a team to come out hot, fizzle out, and then get it back together week 13, week 14, and get hot again.
I don't think that's the Bills.
Who do they have up next?
They play the Patriots twice.
Okay.
And let me look that
Well,
up.
listen, we can't ask you that question because you're a Patriots fan. But I don't think.
I don't think we're gonna. I'll be surprised if we sweep them, but I think
y'all
it'll be
split.
1-1.
Yeah, y'all split it.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Bill schedule. We gonna get this right. They have the Bucks. They have the Saints, who, regardless of how you think the Saints are, the Saints can, if they decide to be hot that day.
Saints at home or away?
They have the Saints
in Buffalo, right?
Mm-hmm. No, I think at their house. Okay, the Jets guaranteed. Falcons, who knows? You want to say it's a guarantee.
It's a guarantee.
Panthers.
Okay.
So that's a maybe.
Right.
2 Patriots game and the Bucks. So it's not the easiest schedule, but it's not the hardest either. It's a little over 500.
And who are they? Are they atop the AFC East?
No, baby.
They're second, or they tied with y'all?
Ain't no tie.
They
We number 1.
Okay.
They number 2. You heard me?
Yeah. Well, I mean, look, after a split,
You heard?
the Bills are they are at least who I thought they were. They're a good team that hasn't figured out how to play.
They have no run game. What
Zero.
happened to the run game? Emmanuel Sanders, shout out to you. Don't be mad at me for saying this, but as of lately, he come on a team and he get a couple of touchdowns, and then my man's disappears.
Yeah.
He been quiet.
But they have too many passing weapons to consistently target him. Like
Stephon Diggs
right.
this season. Cole Beasley was quiet in the beginning of the season. It was mostly
He's active now.
Yeah. It was mostly Dawson Knox and
Right.
Ebe.
Dawson Knox, Cole Beasley, and Ebe, which all three are underneath possession type receivers.
Right. That's true.
Where your deep threat is going to be Diggs. Like if Sanders could stretch it a little bit more, now we're talking about, okay, he's got opportunities, but he's fighting for whoever the matchup is with. And 9 times out of 10, that's going to be the tight end.
And he's hot in the red zone, but outside of that, like, you know,
Yeah.
Emmanuel Sanders is Emmanuel Sanders, but he's also a vet, so he's not as explosive as he used to be. For me, the Colts offensive line, they play lights out. Jonathan Taylor, my man had 185 yards,
He's the real deal.
or 5 touchdowns. Indy has not committed a turnover in 3 consecutive games.
That's surprising.
They also have not had a turnover in 5 games this season. That is surprising because of who their quarterback is.
Yeah, that's why that's surprising.
The Colts score on the opening drive for the 4th consecutive game, according to CBS. They rushed for 264 yards, which is the most by any team against an opponent in the NFL this season. On the defensive end, the Colts have 4 takeaways dating back to last season, and they have forced now 12 consecutive games forced a turnover, which is the longest active streak in the NFL, and this is all according to CBS.
When you win the turnover battle, good things happen.
They lead the NFL in takeaways at 25. So when you look,
I was big on that defense.
I know you were. So when you look at this, because again, you may not see it in the eye test, right? You may not see it.
They're not flashy.
But when you have all this information, it makes me like, oh yeah, they can shake.
Well, the stats show you exactly why they're doing what they're doing. Like you don't pull upsets. You don't win tough, gritty games if you're not winning up front and you're not winning the turnover battle. It just doesn't. Not in the NFL. Maybe in high school and college, but the pro level, no.
The Bucks play them next, right?
I'm not sure.
I think they do. And I'm curious to see how that plans out. I feel like I haven't seen Tom Brady play the Colts in forever.
Yeah.
And when you have 2 teams
that
can
matchup.
Run the ball, 2 teams with a good defense, I'm so curious to see.
Yeah, that should be a good matchup.
I'm still picking the what's that other team? The Bucks. In your division though?
We ain't got no division.
You hating on the Eagles. The Eagles are a team to watch. Dallas better stay strong now. Dallas better stay strong because Dallas can't afford, you know what I'm saying? They can't afford to.
I talk all my junk, but you look at my picks the last couple of weeks. You picked the Eagles last week?
Hell yeah, I did.
Oh, Did you pick? No.
Yeah. First of all, shout out to you because if anybody wants to use DraftKings or FanDuel on my picks this year based on the success I had last year, I'm gonna tell you right now, don't do that shit.
Thank you for the donation.
Because I have been
Thank you for the donation.
at an even 500 barely all season long, except for one game.
Yeah.
You, my man's on the other hand.
Listen, man, I'm on fire.
Yeah, you are.
I'm on fire.
So listen to your picks.
I'm on fire.
Pay attention to your picks. But I definitely picked the Eagles. I thought that matchup against that offensive line and the defensive line was going to be interesting. But with Nick Sirianni like doing more zone read runs, and they are running the ball the past few weeks, they're like.
But what happens when you run the ball? You shorten the game, right? You control it. You control it. You're taking away 3-4 possessions from.
They did that against
everybody.
Yes, but going into week 11, according to CBS again, the Saints were the number one run defense, and they punched them all in the face, in the mouth, broke the nose, all of that. They pulled the I'm not even gonna make that LeBron James joke, but I just did. Caca, bing. They pulled LeBron James. So Darius Slay is playing lights out, like Pro Bowl level.
Finally.
Wow, you're such a hater. Fly, Eagles fly?
No.
No?
No.
Not even a little
I can't. My affiliation won't allow me to say that.
Okay. Jalen Hurts is the Eagles quarterback.
Yes.
I always liked him, even though he only gave us 4 games. Was it 4 games last season?
Yeah, with 3.5.
I liked the kid. I thought the coaching situation was like a little iffy because I'm like, who the hell
Last
is
year?
Nick? No,
or coming
Nick,
in this year?
Both, yeah. Who the hell is Nick? Whatever. No disrespect, coach. But the Eagles have, 3 first-round picks for next year?
Yeah.
For this year's draft?
This year's draft, 2022.
Quarterback is set. If they do it right, they can set themselves up to.
Quarterback is set until it's not.
That's true too.
You got 3 first-round picks. And there's somebody worth taking in the first round, or trading that pick and getting a second and something. Always make sure you got a backup quarterback.
That I'm a firm believer in that. I'm gonna say it again. If big keyword if, because not everybody knows how to draft or play their cards right. If they do it right, they are poised, on paper anyway, to set themselves up for the NFC East. That's your thing, right? NFC East, yes.
To win the NFC East, it's a round robin every year.
Of mediocrity, yes.
That's fine. 10 years ago, it was the NFC West.
But this year, the Cowboys look pretty good.
And they're going to end up mediocre.
Imploding?
Yeah,
it's trending
it's
down.
It's that's our division. It's
trending
when's the last
down?
time we had a truly dominant team come out of the NFC East?
And I'm going to be real, even when the Giants made them Super Bowl runs, but they were like 8-8 or something like that, like
9-7.
Yeah. Just very blah.
The last time we had like a 13-3, a 12-4.
Are you saying like the 90s Cowboys?
What we had to look it up. They were pretty good that year. The Cowboys lost to Green Bay, right?
Yeah, because it was a few years ago that they were very good because everybody and their mother.
Yeah.
Cowboys fans are a lot annoying. Sidebar.
Yeah, no, they're a lot.
They're a lot annoying.
But I don't see it dominant. I don't see none of those teams are built that way.
I'm saying Eagles have the easiest strength of schedule in the NFL.
They do. Okay, so they might be able to squeeze one out at.
Squeeze one up and pop. Listen, it's all about opportunity,
9-8,
right?
Was it? 9-8, 8-9, whatever it might be.
Getting in the playoffs and just trending and doing what you have to do when need be.
Yeah, we showed that twice. Just be hot at the right time.
The Eagles kind of remind me of that 95 Eagles team. Like, they're not doing it's nothing too crazy. Like you're saying, like, running the ball, defense finally playing well.
Yeah.
Like, nothing.
When you're an average team that has, and this is across the board, this could be any team in the NFL, but when you're an average team that has, a couple of strong points, maybe a strong O-line, maybe a strong defensive backfield, the only way you're going to put yourself in a position to win games consistently is to control the clock and limit possessions. So
And you don't think they can do that the entire? Well, not the entire, but like
well,
you don't think that identity for them is
it's gonna
work?
well because it's not really an identity. It's
What's
more of
working?
a format or a scheme.
Right.
Identity is when you know we're gonna run the ball down your throat.
Right.
Like that's identity. It's the Eagles with the quarterback with was it Devontae Smith?
Mm-hmm.
You know, with a legitimate deep threat. Do you wanna be a run first team? Do you want to have that quarterback that you drafted second round? Do you want to have that first round? Do you want to just sit back and hand the ball off when you have these tools? No. They're just trying to figure out.
And I'm thinking
what
of their
works.
running backs. Well, Miles Sanders just came back last week, right?
Right.
And then they got the Scott kid. I'm thinking of their
Who,
running
Boston
back.
Scott?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's more like a running back by committee. Then it's
And
good
you're
now.
You are not the biggest fan of teams with running backs by committees.
No, unless they all have clearly defined roles.
Right.
But when you're running back by committee, when all three of your running backs do the same exact thing.
All downhill runners
Right.
or pass catcher.
Right, exactly. Like the best running back by committee I've ever seen was probably the Patriots when they had it.
Like Garrett Blunt
Yeah,
and James White.
Right.
Because they were all different.
Everybody's different.
They were different types of running backs.
So depending on what type of defense we're going to see, that's who we're going to feature. Everybody else will be ready to be the change of pace.
Which is so interesting to me because I feel all 20 of New England's running backs this year are all like power runners.
Yeah, they're all the same.
All
I
power
agree.
runners. And I'm just like, wow, I haven't seen that from us in ever.
Yeah.
In ever. Because we've always
that
had
doesn't
different
really
styles.
fit.
Bill
their
Belichick.
their
it
offense.
doesn't.
It doesn't
Because
make
it's
yeah.
usually somebody was the pass catcher, somebody was the shifty guy, somebody was the downhill runner. Yeah, it's interesting. But it don't matter because we getting it done, okay? You heard?
in the weak AFC East.
But we're not just talking about the AFC East. We talking about the AFC. That's looking a hot mess.
It's looking real
Or,
weak.
as my friend Regina would say, is wide open. Wide open.
It is.
AKA, how that's a mess.
It is.
That being said, your Titans,
They struggling.
I know, hot or not, hello.
What you expect? They lost.
What you expect? Hot or not? And they waived AP. The disrespect.
No disrespect. He wasn't cutting it.
What did they expect? They thought he was gonna come in looking like 98,
Nah, but at least look like
2000,
somewhere.
2010.
Somewhere. Not 2022. He
How they
looked
do that to
exactly
my
how
man?
he said he was at home debating on whether to go on some TV shows or something.
Dancing with the Stars. I
Yeah,
think
that's
he turned
exactly how he looked.
out. Don't do
That
that.
is exactly. And listen, no
Don't
disrespect
do
to AP.
No,
but-
he was the man. Yes, he had a great career.
Yeah.
Yes. Maybe need a little bit more conditioning.
Something. But look, you can't rule the Titans out just off of the last 2 weeks.
I mean, their schedule is like pretty like coasty.
Coasty or not, they're a team that sticks to their identity. They're tough. And
Sometimes.
And when have they not been tough?
Every time they lost a damn game. Listen, didn't I say 2 weeks ago? Like, damn, they made me shut the hell up. They making me a believer. Now I'm back on my bullshit. Now I'm back on hot or not.
When they beat the Rams, was Derrick Henry out?
I can't remember. But they do have the tendency, whether Derrick Henry was out or not, I think he was, they have the tendency of punching playoff teams in the face.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You can't.
All I'm saying is we play them this week, and I hope we beat them up.
You're gonna
but
get punched in the face.
It's going to be a matchup because Bill
no,
Belichick
it's no
against Mike
possible
Vrabel.
way. Yeah, Vrabel's gonna go head to head with Belichick and not have something up his
He
sleeves.
plays them tough.
Exactly.
He knows them well. But no Julio Jones,
Doesn't matter.
A.J. Brown, maybe?
Who cares? Doesn't matter. They're healthy on defense. And y'all starting a rookie quarterback.
Barely, because it was that defense against the Zions. The Texans.
Y'all starting a rookie quarterback.
Whatever. Tyrod Taylor completed 14 of 24 for 107 yards, no interceptions, and rushed for 28 yards with 2 touchdowns.
Good for him.
I'm happy to see him be
Yeah, me too.
successful because I feel like he has the worst
Yeah.
luck.
Yeah.
If the Texans were smart, and we all know their history and how they don't know how to run. Okay, let me be nice about it. We all know their history and their lack of. Okay.
Choose your words wisely.
Yeah, I'm trying to. We all know the Texans' history
With
when it
regards
comes to
what?
their organization as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
But if I were them, Tyrod Taylor would be that guy. Get you a good backup. Figure out what the hell you're gonna do with Deshaun. You have to let him go. Like
Be that guy for the rest of the year.
And depending on free agency and all those things, next year too. Listen, we haven't seen Tyrod have a chance.
Why would you wish that for Tyrod Taylor? What
I want him to be successful.
What if he don't want to be there?
Well, a lot of people don't want to be on the Texans, but it's the business. That's where you at, right? I'm sure. What's my boy? The running back.
Everybody else who wanted out got out.
Marco, yeah. No,
J.J. Watt.
Rex Burkhead there. I'm sure his ass don't want to be there.
But why does he have to be there if he don't want to be there?
But Tyrod's luck, stadium changed the.
It said the same thing about Tyrod going to the Chargers, and look what happened. They accidentally punctured his lung with a needle, right? Accident.
Yeah, that was a little suspicious.
Yeah, so I don't, listen, get out.
I just want him to be successful.
Not there. Get out. Be successful this year, up your value, and get out.
Where he gonna be successful at?
Be a successful backup somewhere.
He don't want to be a backup.
And win. I think he wants to win.
I think he wants to play. So, let's call Tyrod. Somebody call him.
Somebody call him.
Like we know him. Because somebody call him.
I think he wants to win.
Game picks. Oh, this is going to be, I love this. This is early. We're going to go home. Turkey Day. We're going to get our drinks on. Game picks.
Who we got this week? We talked about everything?
That's you? Or is that me?
That's you.
Oh, that's me. NFL Network. Yikes. Do better, Danache. Oh, jersey giveaway.
I ain't been here in a minute, man. What we got going on? Who jersey we giving away?
Okay, partner. So
who jersey we giving away?
Flag on the play on
who
that
jersey
one. So we have a contest.
I know about that, but I mean,
so
that's today?
We're announcing it tomorrow.
Okay.
We're gonna make the decision
Gotcha.
off air. We're gonna have the little spinny wheel because I want to be random. I don't want to be biased.
Gotcha.
Pick a name. I'm gonna announce that person tomorrow on IG.
But whose jersey are they getting?
They get to pick the jersey that they want for their team because I don't want
He
to.
was trying to force a Mac Jones jersey.
No, that's what I'm saying.
somebody.
I don't want to give a fan.
Or Tom Brady jersey.
Yeah, thank you. I would do Tom Brady. Mac Jones got to prove them stripes, or or Ronnie McGinnis. I mean Willie McGinnis, Ronnie Harrison.
Are we doing throwbacks?
Ty Law, Rob Ninkovich, Matt Light.
You stuck in the glory days? That's what it is.
Obviously, Asante Samuel.
Can we drop some real nostalgic music when she goes back into her?
The good old days,
yeah,
bro.
Listen.
The good
All
old
you got
days.
is memories to hang on.
No, we're making new memories.
It's so bad for y'all. You celebrated the Bucks championship.
Yo, last year, I was hyped.
Because you knew. That's not even your squad.
That's my best friend.
It don't matter. That's not your team.
But I was hyped
you could
for
be
my
happy
friend.
for him, but you celebrated like he was a Bucks fan.
I was so hyped for him, though.
That's a shame.
Now I'm going to do better.
Cue that up. Go ahead and talk about the good old days.
Those are amazing
Talk to
times.
Tom. Talk to Tom for
Oh my
Bill.
gosh. Did you know Tom Brady tried to get Julian Edelman on the Bucks the day he signed?
He's trying. Listen, do you expect anything different?
I need this. I need this 30 for 30 or Man in the Arena. Yeah, that journey to the Super Bowl.
I need something
that real.
like The Last Dance, but for Tom Brady.
I need that real.
And believe me, when he hangs it up, it will drop.
And I need to hear stories like I just found out a few weeks ago. Remember when Gronk retired?
Yeah.
No. Bill called him like, yo, we trading you to the Lions. He's like, what you talking about? I'm retired. What are you talking about?
And then he came
I
out of
was like-
retirement
I'm
when
like-
Tom left.
I said, that's how we giving it
Yeah.
up? That was smart of Gronk, though. But okay, game picks because I want to go home
What we got?
and get ready for Turkey Day. Titans, Patriots.
I gotta have my picks in early this week too, right? Because we start off tomorrow at 12.
Yeah. So whatever you
Y'all
say
mess- y'all
here,
messing with my system. Nah,
It's going on
no, it's
record.
not. I'm gonna text you at like 11:30 in the morning, 30 minutes before kickoff, with my real picks.
okay.
So who we got? Let's go.
Titans, Patriots.
Titans.
Okay. Patriots. With their plus 123-point differential this season, highest in NFL. Bongo. Bears, Lions.
Lions.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm going with the Bears.
Why? They're starting Andy Dalton.
Yeah, and they won 6 of the last 7, so I'm going with the Bears. I'm going with the Bears, the rumored Bears who are firing Matt Nagy after Friday. Raiders, Cowboys.
I want to wait on this one because I want to know.
If C.D. Lamb's coming
Yeah.
back, which I doubt he is, concussion protocol.
Yeah.
And the Cowboys have lost 3 of their last 4 games on Thanksgiving.
Really. I'm gonna say the Cowboys, but I'm probably gonna change that up.
I mean, the way the Raiders look lately.
You can't be that bad for that long though.
Okay. Bill Saints.
Bills.
Right now I'm going Saints. Saints have won 5 straight against the Bills. And I don't see, well, it depends on who the quarterback is. I think it's Trevor Siemian, right?
Yeah, I'm going with the Bills.
Okay. I'll probably change it, but I'm going Saints for now. Jets, Texans. This is like a, what would Deion Sanders say? Ain't nobody care? This is one of those games.
This.
I'm going,
I'm gonna go with the Jets.
me too. I was
the
going to say
Jets.
Titans, but I'll go with
What
the
happened
Jets.
to you want Tyrod to be successful?
I do want to be successful, but come on.
You can't be successful losing to the Jets.
Crazier things have happened. Eagles, Giants. Oh, yeah, baby, this a good one. Eagles.
Giants.
Y'all a mess right now. Philly has
Every
won.
time you say we a mess,
Philly has
Every-
won
say it
8
again.
of the last 9 games.
I don't care. Say we a mess again.
You trying to suit up?
Nah. And do what?
Pass block or something.
Nah,
Do
I
something.
can't do that.
Bucks, Colts.
I'm gonna go with Tampa.
Same. Panthers, Dolphins.
Who's starting?
You know it's Cam. Oh, Tua Tagovailoa.
Yeah, I'm going with Carolina.
Steelers, Bengals.
Bengals.
Same. Falcons, Jaguars.
This is another. Nobody cares.
Falcons. With all the mess that Matt Ryan has going on,
He's awful right now.
I mean, he kind of been like that past 2-3 years, but it's Matty
You
Ice.
going with the Falcons?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the Jaguars.
You always want to do opposite of me. Chargers, Broncos.
Chargers.
Same. Rams, Packers. Turf toe Aaron and all on his pinky toe, whatever the hell he's
I'm
talking
not
about.
falling for that. Packers.
I'm going to go Rams. I hope and I think, forget hope.
Hope is a girl I went to school with, man.
Forget
Ain't
hope.
no room for hope.
I think this is the game they get back on course with.
The Rams
Yeah.
against the Packers.
Yeah. The Rams supposed to be so big and tough, right?
According to
supposed
you.
According to everybody that dubbed them champions when they signed OBJ and Von Miller.
Nah.
The Rams do this thing every year.
Lose when
Yeah.
it counts.
Yeah. They do this thing like every year.
Yeah, no, don't.
And they're just
Don't.
like the Cowboys. They're not built to come from behind.
They're nothing like the Cowboys.
No, I'm saying in regards to both teams are not built to come from behind at all. Defensively, they're just not. They have to be in the lead, and that's it. That's all.
I think the Rams are built opposite of what you're saying. I just think with this version of the Rams, again, I've used the word identity all season. The Rams don't have one. They got all the tools.
No, they don't have an identity. Somebody.
Yeah, they don't. But they got all the tools to have one. They just don't want to be that.
Fact check me in my Donald Trump voice, even though, like, I know I'm right. Since Sean McVay has been the coach, maybe they've won like one game coming from behind. Because that's the first stat they show every time they play. Once they're leading in the half, they win. Blah, 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 blah. They're not built to come from behind.
Right.
So I'm going to go because this is the game that should have them get back on course. If they lose this game, then I'm going to look at the Rams like, They're dropping out my power rankings.
You disrespecting the Packers if you're saying that this is the game that the Rams should get back on course.
Okay. Well, this is the game. This is the game to prove that they belong in the top 5 in the NFC.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to articulate.
I'm with you.
Yo, my phone is buzzing.
I'm with you. I'm still going with the Packers.
Okay. Vikings, 49ers.
Vikings.
Oh. Okay. Damn. Well, that's not an interesting fact. San Fran hasn't won at home. Browns, Ravens.
You know how I feel about these matchups with the AFC North teams.
Yeah, and Baker been feeling kind of lately. He kind of told the fans like, I don't care what you. I don't care.
I'm gonna go with the Ravens though.
I'm gonna go with the Ravens. Lamar's back.
Yeah.
Both teams have rushed 150 plus yards this season, but I am going to give the advantage to the Ravens. I believe the Browns play in Baltimore. So, and
that
lastly,
should be a good one.
Oh no, don't play. Whoever the Seahawks play. Who do the Seahawks play? Because my phone was about to... I had to turn it off quick. It was about to play. I had to turn it off quick. Who do the Seahawks play? Can you tell me who the Seahawks play? Because my phone is playing NFL Network. Come on, you're supposed to be on that. You were just as bad as me.
Just as bad as you.
Washington.
Oh.
The WFT?
The WFT.
Tyler Heineke been playing like he think like, okay.
No Chase Young.
These past 2 weeks. Yeah. And no Chase Young. The defense been playing like, what happened?
They got Seattle though, right? At Seattle?
And they look crazy.
Is it at home?
I think it's at Washington. I think it's at Washington.
Seattle.
Oh, you think they're going to win this one?
Yeah.
Because DK Metcalf said he tired of losing. I don't ever pick against... Well, I do, but, you know, Russ is my boy. I loved him first, so...
Yeah. I mean, they're a better team. And it's Monday night.
I am so surprised at you.
What?
Because you said something positive.
They're playing against Washington.
Wow. Are you thinking with your mind or your heart?
They're playing against Washington.
Are you thinking with your mind or your heart?
They're playing against Washington.
Okay, that's your heart.
They're playing against the Washington football team.
That's your heart as a Giants fan. All right. I'm going home to my kids. I'm out of here.
That's cool with me.
I'll bang with you.
Same time next week?
Same time next week. Happy Turkey Day,
Happy Turkey Day. Everybody eat, drink, make some good picks.
Juices.
If you need some money line tips, hit her up. She got all the action.
Clearly not this year. Clearly not this year. It's you. You got it.
I'll take it how I can.
Later.
Later, y'all.